In this video I would like to tell you my impressions of the deck Unicorns. Oh shit, it's a car. I think I should re-record the beginning. Hi guys, my name is Tatiana, Life and Glow Wellness. If you're new to this channel, do subscribe. I post reviews of different decks of metaphorical cards and also oracle cards. In the future I'll do a few tarot decks as well. I also post book reviews and tips how to use metaphorical associative cards. That's one of the main methods which I practice. Today I would like to offer you a review about another deck of cards, and this time it's oracle cards. It's called Oracle of the Unicorns. Enter an enchanted realm of magic and miracles. I purchased this deck actually for my niece, who I adore. She was at that time 10, now she's 11, and she liked this deck quite a bit. And I have to say that I love it myself as well. It can be a great gift for a child or an adult who likes unicorns. The cover itself is quite inspiring. The box is very solid. The size is a bit bigger than some other oracle cards, but I would say it's still quite comfortable. No, actually it's not. The box size and the cards are bigger than some other oracle cards, and to be honest, and that's one of the few drawbacks of this deck, I find them, at least for my hands, are still a little bit too big, too easily tossed around, so I'd like them to be a bit smaller. That would also make the weight a little bit less heavy, but overall the quality of the cards are really beautiful. So they are fairly thin but very sturdy, laminated cards with gorgeous backs. I don't know if you can see here. There's also a booklet with a beautiful unicorn picture and instructions. I love the font of the book. The only thing, it's a little bit too fine, but it's still readable. I really like the quality of the pages. As you can see, maybe here, they are not completely white, ivory color. So that's why it has a warmer feel and quite easy to read. You have also pictures of the cards. They are black and white, but very easy to recognize. I like that the book is very light. You can easily carry this book with yourself in transport or for a short trip. There's also contents, and the author provides some introduction, some inspiration about unicorns, also how to use the cards, how to care about the deck, and shuffle 5 different spreads. I haven't tried all of them yet, but look forward. I just mainly did 1 or 3 card readings to specific questions because I practice metaphorical cards method. That's a different method when we do not look at the description of the cards, but we describe them ourselves. So I used this deck in this way as well, and it was fun. So now I'll show you the cards. So the cards are quite sturdy. They are fairly thin, but they are laminated and quite durable. Images are very inspiring, nicely pictured here. I quite like the artwork here. It's a lot of watercolor images. When I was choosing, I was comparing this deck to a few other decks with unicorns, and I really preferred this one. To be honest, I'm considering buying this deck for myself as well and use them with clients for some inspirational messages and as a resource. For those who practice metaphorical cards method as I do in counseling, coaching or therapy, I think this deck also can be used there, sort of like reflecting the state when you worked with emotions, or reflecting your state, or maybe a certain stage of a journey of a person. Also, it's possible to talk about qualities. So whether you read descriptions or not, you can talk with your child, friend, or partner. You can talk with your partner, child, or friend about what associations these cards evoke. Okay. I keep looking to the screen. I should be looking in the lens. It's just fun to look at those cards as well. All right. There's one thing which I would like to see more often in metaphorical cards decks and also in oracle cards decks is that so that the author mentions how many cards are in the deck. I'll calculate and I'll include it in the video later, but I didn't find it in the description easily. So I like to see that and put somewhere on the box so that I know whether all cards are in the set or something got lost. Because the cards are big, also a con probably would be if you put them on the table, they would occupy quite a lot of space. However, overall, I would say this is a really inspiring deck and I would rate it 9 on the scale of 10. So I really love it and I would recommend definitely buying it. So if I were the author, I would also release a smaller version. So for example, with the cards maybe like poker size or smaller cards, so that the child could toss them and shift them around, and that way you can use them with smaller children. Now, if you work online with the cards, having bigger cards could be an advantage when you show to a client. So again, that's just something to consider if you are buying this deck. This deck also can be a great gift together with the book about unicorns, which I reviewed in another video. I'll put the link here in the video so that you can check out this review as well. So now I would like to offer you an exercise with this deck, and what we're going to do is that you can ask a question which is something practical or maybe something inspirational. For example, you can ask yourself, what quality can help me to achieve something, or what prevents me to achieve something. It's up to you. Or what can help me in this and that. Or you can ask her for some inspiration. I'm trying to word it more in a coaching way rather than oracle card reading way. So whatever you choose, it's up to you. I'll ask the question, what can help me to connect to my niece? She's growing older, we both are quite busy, and I feel like our relationship will be changing in the next years. So we will check with this deck what will help me. And it could be a quality or maybe some prompt. We will see. So how I will choose 5 different cards blindly. And before I do that, think of the number that will signify the answer, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And I will choose number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm choosing number 5 personally. Let's see what we have here. So this would be number 1. Okay. I'll take a picture of all the cards so that you can see it closer. So the first card is trust, leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. Okay. Second card is like that. Balance, take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. Okay. So card 3 is like that. Compassion, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. Set the light in yourself and others. Number 4. Number 4 is polarity. Integrate your shadow side. Shadow side, for those who don't know, is some kind of suppressed part of us which appeared at some point, maybe to defend us or help us, but often it has to be dealt with because it might not be something that you need right now. You have to connect to it and release it. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So we see here two horses. So you see the image reflects the polarity. It's actually a nice card from the metaphorical cards perspective. You can talk about this card with a client or child, even without seeing what's written. You can just discuss what is there. If you haven't seen my video how to read oracle cards as metaphorical cards, I highly recommend you as well. I'll put the link in the description and in the info section. And the fifth card is innocence. It's super cute actually, like you see there's a bigger horse and there is a smaller one. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. I really love this card. I think it's a perfect answer to my question. So in my case, we just have to connect from the perspective of inner child to explore something together, to have fun, and to maybe ask her also what she wants to do. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this exercise. Mention in the comments what question you had and also what card you had as an answer and what insights it gave you. And if you have a particular favorite way how you use this deck, do mention in the comments and share tips with us. Like the video if you enjoyed it, do subscribe if you are not yet connected, click the notification bell so that you know about my new videos. This was Oracle of the Unicorns. Enter an enchanted realm of magic and miracles. My name is Tatiana, Life and Glow Wellness, and I'll see you soon in another video. And if you have any other deck about oracles, and if you like any other deck about unicorns, also feel free to mention it here. I feel like this deck is quite positive and has some magic in it. I really enjoyed working with it. I hope you guys will inspire. I hope you guys will use it and like it. If you have this book, let me know what you like about this deck. Connect to your inner unicorn.